It's Teacher Appreciation Week, and one Shenango County teacher is getting recognized for going above and beyond for her students. 12 News' Christina Dillon takes us to Afton and brings us more on the two-time District 4 Owl Award honoree for agriculture.
Meet Kat Reeder, an agriculture teacher at Afton Central School.
It's everyday life. It's a journey for me. It's anything and everything, and I really like to connect that in my job to my students.
When Reeder was hired in 2022, she transformed the middle high school ag room into an immersive learning space. Think less classroom, more working lab.
They can do their student ag experience through the FFA food pantry here on site, our school garden, our animal lab, or the hydroponics lab.
Everything grown in the program goes right back into the food pantry that's available to students and open to the community once a month.
They can really use their creative thinking skills and their hands, and they can build things.
It's that hands-on education that's earned Reeder the District 4 Golden Owl Award 2 years in a row. New York State has 10 districts in the competition. The Golden Owl recognizes educators who go above and beyond through Future Farmer of America, or FFA, programs.
Is built right into our curriculum. So ag education is your three-circle ag model. It's ag education, the student ag experience, and then the FFA. And kids really get to shine as leaders.
Afton's FFA has been around since 1930, teaching students key leadership skills.
It's a really great program, and I'm so proud to be a part of it with my kids.
Reeder's passion doesn't go unnoticed. Her award is solely based on community nominations. She says she's thankful to her family, the school district, and most of all, the students she teaches every day.
It's been very rewarding to work here and see the success of my students.
Reeder heads to Syracuse on Friday to represent her district and compete for the statewide Golden Owl Award. Christina Dillon, 12 News, Shenango County.